So Foursquare is all about real world behavior, where people go in the physical world. And so just like we do in digital for CTV, we are helping both advertisers and publishers understand where their consumers go and essentially be able to target and measure the effectiveness of advertising on CTV. We have both an attribution product and a targeting product used by both broadcasters, MVPDs, CTV ad tech platforms, as well as agencies and brands.
So tell us a little bit about, the work with Tubi and sort of what you provide them.
Absolutely. So we're the preferred location attribution platform for Tubi. So any one of their advertisers can leverage Foursquare's lift methodology to understand the effectiveness of campaigns across the Tubi platform. We essentially help their advertisers understand, did a spot that they run on the Tubi network lead to store visits to their physical location? We are the preferred player for them in location, so we have a strong partnership across all of their advertisers.
So Glenn, could you just explain the signals, the location signals that you guys, pull in and process? What's the range of that?
Absolutely. So we have the industry's only first-party panel in location attribution. This is always on location coming from Foursquare's O&O apps, as well as what we have is our Pilgrim SDK, which is deployed into other consumer media apps as well. And we're able to understand, fully opted in, where people go in the physical world relevant to Foursquare's POI or places data, the businesses and landmarks around the globe. We then match those signals to ad exposures, in the case of Tubi, coming from across their entire network, anytime a campaign is run. And then we run our lift methodology to understand the effectiveness of a campaign. Both the advertiser and Tubi end up getting a dashboard that allows them to understand their campaign and ultimately optimize on that signal. The understanding of how many users have been to a store as a result of the advertising that ran.
So I wanted to ask, Glenn, about the whole, big radical changes in IDFA and what's happening with Apple, the impact on the marketplace. How does that impact location data? How does it impact, if it does, Foursquare? And sort of what does it mean for location signals being part of the media mix?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge across the industry, and most notably in anyone who has rooted in mobile, which Foursquare has always been. The mobile advertising ID has been the cornerstone of everything that Foursquare does within the advertising ecosystem. However, we've evolved and we have observed this happening way before Apple made its announcement late last year. So we actually are able to provide our tools across multiple identifiers, working with whatever the advertiser or the publisher has and needs. So we have the ability to understand even CTV IDs, understanding where those users go in the physical world continues to be a prominent piece of our platform. One other kind of big challenge, of course, is getting users to opt in. And because we have our own first-party panel coming from those O&O apps and the SDK, it allows us to tailor the experience for the end user to create that value exchange. And more publishers in mobile as well as online do need to start to consider what the value exchange is around location. You can't just be pulling location in the background for no good reason. You really want to create a feature or an experience for the user that permits you to use that location to be able to monetize.